What's going on, mid-market family? In today's video, I'm going to talk about a penny stock that just recently completed a merger. There's still a few more steps I have to go through to completely complete this merger. They've completed a merger and they have the backing of billionaires, multi-billion-dollar hedge fund managers, and very, very powerful people. This company has backing by big money and powerful people. And the chart's setting up right now. The volume is there. The catalysts are there. And this has an opportunity to go on a very big move in the near term, in my personal opinion. I'm going to go over the chart, the due diligence, and everything you need to know in this video. Make sure you stay to the end of this video so you guys know how I'm personally looking to play this stock. It's a big one. Let's get into it, guys. In today's video, I'm going to talk about ticker ASST, Asset Entities. It's at 639 right now. It's up 35% on the day. It's about a $70 million market cap. Let's talk about why this one is extremely interesting in my personal opinion. That volume is huge, guys. Remember, to have a big runner in the market, you need that big volume. This is getting pretty close to a breakout. 315 million volume day there, 249 million volume day there. Had a little bit to calm down and pull back, but today the volume is coming back in, getting close to a really nice breakout for ASST. Recently, ASST signed a definitive agreement to merge with Strive Asset Management to form the first publicly traded asset management Bitcoin treasury company. Okay, this is huge news. But before we get into the details of this PR, Strive Asset Management, the company that is merging into ticker ASST, this company has the backing of some big money names here and some very powerful people. Strive Asset Management has received financial backing from several notable investors, including Peter Thiel, Bill Ackman, JD Vance, Joe Lonsdale, Howard Lutnick, Cantor Fitzgerald, and a few others down here. So, Peter Thiel, guys, this guy is a co-founder of PayPal and a co-founder of Palantir. He has a net worth of $19.1 billion, making him the 102nd richest individual in the entire world. He has a strong track record of successful investments. He acquired 10% stake in Facebook in 2004 for 500 grand. We know how that went. He also co-founded a founders fund, a venture capital firm that has invested in Airbnb, Palantir, and SpaceX. He has been he's a co-founder of Palantir, a big data analytics company, and has been its chairman since its inception. And you guys know that Palantir has been one of the biggest runners of 2024 and 2025. It went on a 500% run from $20 to $131 per share, adding billions and billions and billions and billions of value to its market cap. And we have Peter Thiel here, an investor in ASST, Strive Asset Management, the company merging into ASST. We also have Bill Ackman, who is the CEO of Pershing Square Capital Management, which is a hedge fund management company. His investment approach has made him an activist investor. He has a net worth of $9.1 billion. He's had some very historically big returns on his investments, and he's a backer of ticker ASST, the company merging into ticker ASST. JD Vance, we all know JD Vance. He's the vice president of the United States of America, the second most powerful person in the world. To have him backing this company as well is huge. And we have Joe Lonsdale, another co-founder of Palantir Technologies. We know Palantir added billions and billions of value to its stock, going from $7 all the way to $130, a 1,800% gain on this one. And we have another co-founder of Palantir involved in this one, Howard Lutnick. You guys have all seen Howard Lutnick. He is the Secretary of Commerce. You always see him standing behind President Trump. So Howard Lutnick is in an extremely powerful position. You guys know that he makes a lot of decisions within the administration. You hear his name a lot, and you know he's doing a lot behind the scenes with Trump. He's in Trump's ear at all times. And Howard Lutnick is a backer, a financial backer of Strive Asset Management, the company merging into ticker ASST. And then we have a few others, Decent Capital Services, and then Morris Industries, which is a 1.5 billion asset manager, and then a 1.6 billion asset manager. So Strive Asset Management, the company, like I said, merging into ASST, is a $2 billion asset management firm that uses proxy voting and shareholder engagement to promote financial freedom. Strive Asset Management is deploying first-class strategies for a Bitcoin treasury company. Oh yeah, and by the way, I forgot to mention, Vivek Ramaswamy was a co-founder and founder of ASST. So just another name there. He's running for governor of Ohio. It looks like he's going to win and be governor of Ohio. So you have another very powerful person there in Vivek that is financially backing this company and does have some control in the company as well. So like I said, the first company here to offer an exchange of Bitcoin for public company equity in a manner designed to be tax-free to investors under Section 351 of the U.S. tax code, estimated at a $1 billion cap. They're going to seek to acquire cash at a discount by merging publicly traded companies whose equity value are below their net cash positions, creating a potential multi-billion opportunity to acquire Bitcoin in a manner accretive to common equity. The ASST reverse merger will give the combined company immediate access to an effective shelf registration upon closing, which plans to expand to at least $1 billion. Okay, like I said, they're going to remain on NASDAQ. They're probably going to change their name and ticker to become that publicly traded Bitcoin treasury company, so it can align up a little bit more there. The short interest is decent, 14% short interest, so there is a potential squeeze out of this one. There's 500K shares available to borrow, which could soon get down to zero if the volume here continues to increase, which is at 12 million right now on the day. Taking a look at the chart here, this is key. So dip buys would be okay. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to dip or not. I don't have a crystal ball, but a good trading plan for this one for me would be adding or somewhere in this zone. So basically under 5. If you're able to get shares under 5, that would be nice. Just I'm going to be using a stop loss about under 4 or under 3, 88, not right under 4, but a little bit in the high 3s. I'll have my stop loss in the high 3s there. So for example, if it were to break an under 388, I would be all out of my position, but I would like to accumulate under 5 if possible, and then eventually lead to a breakout here. This could keep going, guys, and break out. And let's say it broke over 660. You're still going to have some resistance here in the mid 70s, like 730, 750 zone. If you do see it break and hold over 730, 750 zone, what we could see is consolidation over that zone and then a potentially break higher, even to the 10s and above. Okay, so this is what I am looking at for ticker ASST. It has some really big financial backers. There could be potentially even further updates coming down the line when it comes to completing this merger once and for all, because they still do need to do a few more things. They were submitting filings about the merger prospectus, and you can see here Vivek Ramaswamy is also another backer, another very powerful person, or soon to be a powerful person, as he's going to be the next governor of Ohio most likely. And you can see that they're submitting these filings, which tells us that it seems to be that they are trying to get this merger done, and it looks like they're actually going to get this done, most likely. And it's a definitive merger agreement, guys. If you do want to hop in the private Discord, I had VEEE alerted at $2.30 per share very recently in the swing room, VEEE, 8:28 a.m. So that was in a pre-market trading where that one was alerted at 8:28. So if we take a look at what happened there, it was absolutely incredible. Look, 8:28 right around here, ended up going 100%. Yes, I'm going to have a few losers like QNRX here. This one did not work out, unfortunately. There are going to be a few losers. You just got to keep your risk management intact, your risk management tight, and remember to take profits on all penny stocks on the way up. Keep an eye on these ASST dips. Keep an eye on that volume. Keep an eye on that breakout of that trend line here, because once it breaks out of that downtrend line, this does have the potential to go on a further run, potentially even all the way up to 10 and above if that hype does stay strong with ASST leading up to official merger agreement and just overall people finding out that this stock does have a lot of very big financial backers. Remember, use a link in the top pinned comment to get in the private Discord. Thank you for watching this video on ASST. Get in the private Discord now. I want to see you there. That's it for me. Peace.